Welcome to another exciting episode of History in the Wild. Today, we will travel back in time to an era of conflict. Joining us will be experts in this field as we traverse into the War of 1812, Battle of New Orleans. On December 24, 1814, Great Britain and the U.S. signed a treaty in Ghent, Belgium, that ended the War of 1812. Andrew Jackson, nicknamed Old Hickory, and a ragtag team of fighters, frontiersmen, slaves, Indians, and even pirates, took arms against a superior British force. They sought this fight as a chance to prove their strength and to stay independent. But the British forces were hoping to have the finishing blow at New Orleans by taking its vital seaport, which was considered the gateway to the U.S. If they succeeded, they would hold the trade of the entire American South.
Now, before he was president, Andrew Jackson was actually a very well-known and respected general of the United States Army. I will defend New Orleans!
Lieutenant General Pakenham devised a strategy for a two-part frontal assault. A small force would cross the west bank of the Mississippi and seize an American battery, and at the same time, a large force of 5,000 men would charge forward with the attack. Though they were met with mishaps that would eventually lead to their downfall.
So General Pakenham was the head general of the British forces in the Battle of New Orleans, but little did he know he was in for a big surprise.
Bury these dirty shirts 6 feet under!
The British forces at the time were known to have the world's strongest military force and navy. But you cannot underestimate the colonials, for they had the pride, and they knew the land very well. So Jackson had a great opportunity. He would wait and fortify the roads leading to New Orleans so he can strike when he got the right chance. And with a bit of luck, they were about to find out that you don't mess with the colonies. Learning of Britain's plans, Andrew Jackson rushed to New Orleans and declared that every available weapon and able-bodied men to be brought in for the city's defense. He accepted the help of Jean Lafayette, a pirate who ran a smuggling and privateering empire. The assault on Jackson's fortifications was a fiasco, causing some 2,000 casualties, all in the span of 30 minutes. Soon, the British realized they were hopeless to fight any further and retreated. But after a few days, they decided to leave New Orleans for good. Jean Lafayette came in America by his famous boat, and he was nicknamed the Pirate who saved America, for if it wasn't for his efforts, we wouldn't stand a chance.
If it wasn't for him, the colonists of the United States would not have survived against the British forces. Onward!
British forces, Colonel Robert Rennie, advanced and scattered some American defenders and had time to cry, "Hurrah, boys, the day is ours," before he was shot in the head by a nearby rifleman.
Robert Rennie was a renowned colonel for the British forces in the Battle of New Orleans. He went out with a bang, literally.
Hoorah, boys! The day is ours!
With the loss of the majority of the officers out of commission, the British attack descended into bedlam. And after many minutes of rigorous fighting, the fight had come to a conclusion. The United States of America had won the Battle of New Orleans. On February 16, 1815, the War of 1812 came to an end. The victory at New Orleans had elevated national pride and morale to such a level that they knew America and the United States were here to stay. And that concludes our time today with the War of 1812, Battle of New Orleans. Join us next time as we explore the mysteries of World War II and how the Axis powers could have won the war. Thank you